Welcome back, Rankers. This week I thought we'd do a little bit again on what's important with your traffic. We've had a few people say to us over the, well, forever really, that they need lots of traffic. Traffic is what it's all about. And of course, it's not about the quantity of the traffic, it's about the quality of the traffic. So I wanted to have a quick look this morning, and we'll move away to TweetDeck, and big shout outs to everybody on Twitter this morning. Okay, so let's go and have a look at some stats. We're going to look at our own, and we're in Google Analytics, and if you're not using Google Analytics, then you're not really serious. So if you're not using Google Analytics, get it installed. It's really easy to use. Well, it's not that easy to use, but it's really easy to install. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to have a look at is our own keywords. Okay, now, as regular viewers will know, we rank for a whole bunch of phrases that are totally useless to us, but we still get traffic from them, like Melbourne fishing spots. Now, whilst I enjoy fishing, our site, stuartmedia.biz, does not have anything about Melbourne fishing spots, so it just so happens that we rank for it. And if you will see here, the things to look at here is the bounce rate. This is how quickly someone leaves. Now, because someone leaves the site, 100% bounce rate means they're leaving straight away. Okay. Now, if we have a look at Melbourne fishing spots, we can see that we have a 50% bounce rate, which is and the reason we have 50% and not 100% is because we do have a video entitled Melbourne Fishing and Ranking. So people are staying around long enough to look at that video to work out that it's nothing to do with what they were looking for, and then they leave. But if we go down here and have a look at, say, the word work choice as two words which we rank number 2 for, you will see people are still around 54% bounce rate, which I think is quite good for that phrase. It should be around 100%, but it's not. When we start getting down into around the 100% bounce rates, is when we're looking at things like Melbourne Trading Post. We're up at 87% bounce rate. Now, Melbourne Trading Post is a local publication for selling classifieds. We've done a couple of shows previously on their website and their online endeavours, and so we rank on the front page for the phrase Melbourne Trading Post. Now, when 8 people come and have a look at our site, we can see that 87% of them leave straight away because there's nothing really that they were looking for on our site. And of course, where we really start to see these things is for phrases like bank interview, because we did an interview with the spokesperson for the National Australia Bank. So consequently, we rank for phrases like bank interview and, of course, 100% bounce rate. But if we go up the top, and what are the people staying around for? What are the sorts of things that people are sticking around for? Well, appear first in Google is a phrase. If they type in and we rank for it, they're hanging about the site and they're checking out the site. Things like SEO video, things like how to appear first in Google search, or how to appear first in Google search, and variations on that. They're the sorts of things that people are sticking around for. Also, of course, Jim Stewart SEO YouTube, you would hope people would stay around for that because that's a fairly specific phrase. So, and typically, people will stick around for your company name if they're hitting the site via the company name. SEO company Melbourne, SEO company Sydney. These are both things that people, when they reach the site, having after typed them into Google and clicked on our link, going, okay, this is the site that is relevant to what I'm looking for. SEO job Melbourne, SEO firm Melbourne. These are all good phrases for us, for people to stick around. I don't know why we rank for, well, actually, I do know why we rank for ranking of hair salons Melbourne, but what I am very confused about is why did this person hang around for 37 seconds after they hit our site? Anyway, so that's why you should be focusing on the quality of the people coming to the site, not the quantity, unless, of course, you're in the business of selling advertising to your site, or you're in the business of having AdSense on your site. Now, just a point on AdSense on your site. If you do buy AdWords and pay-per-click advertising, and if you're using the content network, my advice has always been to make sure you bid very, very, very low if you want to use that content network. Don't spend bugger all on a cost per click. The reason for this was made clear once again when I was talking to my nephew over Christmas, one of my nephews over Christmas, and he said he just got a site up, and with him and a few mates, and they put AdSense or AdWords, in case you don't know what that is. It's where people have Google AdWords on their site, and they make money every time someone clicks on those ads, and the advertiser gets charged, and a percentage of that goes to the website owner. My nephew said, yeah, go to the site, have a look, see what you think, and don't forget to click on the ads, because we've made $15. I'm getting all my mates to click on the ads. So look, if you want to give my nephew the money directly and bypass Google, just let me know. But that's what you're up against with Google AdSense, okay? You get a lot of hobbyists out there, a lot of bloggers out there that put AdSense, and they just want to make a few bucks off their website. And so they employ all sorts of tricks. And of course, this one is a fairly blunt instrument, but it's working for him. He's making $15 a week or something for just getting all his mates to click on the ads when they come to the site. Now, Google will tell you that they can combat click fraud, and to a certain extent, that's true. But how are you going to combat all my nephew's mates clicking on the ads on his website from all over the place? It's pretty much an impossible task to do that. So if you are going to advertise on the content network, just remember to bid low, and remember, don't focus on the quantity of visitors. You've got to ask yourself, if your business is a 2, 3, 4 person business, and you're in some sort of consultancy type environment, how many new clients or new inquiries can you handle a week? If you're a mortgage broker, you might say, oh, wow, 2 applications a day is fantastic. But if you're a one-man show, how many of those can you handle and do a good job? If you're getting 2 applications a day, you're a one-man show, you've got to investigate and do all the paperwork and everything else. If you're a mortgage broker, that's going to be too many for you. So think about the quality of the person coming to the site and the visitor, and that is about targeting the right key phrases and ranking for the right things, and don't just go for volume, unless of course you're my nephew who needs traffic to make money off his AdSense. And that's it for this week's show. Remember, if you do have any questions, send them through and we will answer them. Thank you everybody this week for all the wonderful comments and the feedback. Elise, big shout out. Thanks for your feedback this week. And remember, if you do have news that you think is worthy of the show and you want people who are interested in SEO to see it, then let us know and we'll throw that up as well. Next week we'll probably do a little bit more on video optimization or getting your videos ranked in the various search engines out there. So see you next week. Thanks very much. Bye.